Okay, now let's talk about a springing power of attorney, okay? This is gonna blow your mind right here. You wonder what, this springing power of attorney is the type of power of attorney that comes into effect right before you're born. It doesn't go into effect right before, until the actual event takes place. I'm gonna read this to you. And I got this from Cornell Law School. I'm trying to practice reading these things like this here and create my own original content, so I won't always use these people's websites. Because when they get to a point where this thing starts to grow, I want to have original content where I'm not using these names. I believe that's how my other channel got shut down, because I normally would use videos and use screen recordings, or I would use stuff like that, showing the actual name of these websites and whatever. And when it got to a point where my channel was being monetized, it was actually, it could be trademark infringement. You know what I'm saying? If Cornell Law School have this stuff trademarked, I don't want to have my videos monetized showing their stuff and then my stuff gets shut down like it did in 2020. So I'm gonna try to start recording myself, just reading these things and just talking to y'all. Okay, but I can show you like little clips of it, and instead of actually, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so I'm going to talk about before I get started about the springing power of attorney, I want you to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Please go ahead and do that at this time. But I want to show you guys what a springing power of attorney is about. And if I could find my tape to take this stuff down, I'm trying to set my shop up. But that's what I want you guys to do. Hit the like and subscribe real quick. A springing power of attorney. It's a type of power of attorney that springs into effect once you're born. I'm gonna read it to you. Cornell Law University is, y'all know we use that all the damn time. I might just use Black's Law Dictionary as well. But here we go. I'm gonna read this real quick. A springing durable power of attorney. A springing durable power of attorney is a type of power of attorney that lasts when a principal is incapacitated and does not take effect immediately. It says does not take effect immediately. Durable power of attorney allows the power of attorney to continue when the principal no longer has judgment to make decisions for themselves, unlike others where incapacitation would end the power of attorney. A power of attorney is springing when it takes place at some time in the future after signing. Okay, so the thing is, it takes place in the future after signing. In the future, baby mama start going to the doctor's appointments or whatever. They probably start getting all that stuff once she go to the doctor and start getting conceived. She got to conceive, start going to the doctor's appointments or whatever. And now from the first doctor's appointment, that's probably when they get that thing done. And then as soon as she goes into labor, and that's when it goes into effect. Now keep going. Signing durable power of attorney combines both these elements, where someone wants the power of attorney to take effect at a specific time, or after the principal becomes incapacitated. Now I'm gonna read incapacitated in a minute. Simultaneously, the document creating the power of attorney ensures that once the power springs into effect, it will remain so when the person is incapacitated. It say it will remain so when the person is incapacitated. Now I'm gonna read what it says about incapacitated. The term incapacitated refers to one's physical or mental inability to manage one's own affairs. That is us when we're first born. When we're first born, you have a physical and mental disability. You can't walk, you can't talk, you can't think for yourself, and you damn sure can't. You can't do none of that for yourself. You're vulnerable, and so you're labeled as incapacitated. So they use that term to describe you when it comes to these things. Let's see, me back up. Let me get out the way, because I ain't like I'm showing y'all this thing right now. Yeah, so that is your status when you're first born. So they have a springing durable power of attorney that comes into effect when you're first born. It says it takes place at some time in the future after signing. Okay, so after they sign that damn thing, it comes into effect as soon as you're born. So now that's how they have power of attorney when you're first born. The springing durable power of attorney. So I thought I'd make this video. Let me see if I can look at the Black's Law Dictionary and see if they have something like that. Let me see. Check this out. Springing a durable power of attorney. Springing power of attorney, okay? So a power of attorney that becomes effective only when needed at some future date, upon some future occurrence, usually upon the principles and capacity. That's when you're first born right there. It don't come in effect until you're first born. So now we know that's what they do to you. You know, they take control of your life. They take control of everything concerning you, and start operating as your guardian or the authoritative figure, the superior authority in your life when you're first born, even over your parents, over your father and your mother. So this is exactly how that works. And so we just see how this works. So in order to revoke a power of attorney, you already know what to do. You look at the previous video, you do what you do. Okay? I wanted to show y'all something. Before I let this go, this is a short video. As y'all can see, this is going to be a short and sweet video. But I thought this was kind of pretty good. It's something in the 1933 Black's Law Dictionary, 3rd edition. It says power of revocation. It's a power which to divest or abridge an existing estate. To divest or abridge an existing estate, distinguished from those of appointment, but the distinction is of doubtful exactness, as every new appointment must divest or revoke a former use. So it's just like, that's what it means, the revocation, the power of revocation. It says the power to which to divest or abridge an existing estate. Divest means to depart from something. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look that up real quick. To divest from something. To divest or abridge an existing estate. Okay, the legal definition, let's see, it says to divest means to deprive or dispossess oneself of property through divestiture, whatever, however you pronounce that shit. That was one website. Let me look at the Cornell law. It says in business law, divestment. That's the term, divestment, is when a business sells off. No, that's not talking about that. See, in property law, no, that's not it either. Let's just go to the next one. Remember abridge. Remember the other definition. It says, let me go back and read that definition again. It says when it came to the power of revocation, it says a power which is to divest or abridge an existing estate. Let's look up the term abridge. Abridge means to diminish or reduce in scope. So you're basically trying to, abridge or reduce in scope, to diminish or reduce in scope. That's what that term means. Okay. So let's see. I don't know what website that is. That is Merriam-Webster. I don't like using that website because that's not always talking law. In a generic sense, I'm using a U.S. law, now U.S. legal. I like that website for some reason. In a generic sense, the term abridge means to cut short. Pretty much. Okay, to cut short. Okay, now, so I'm gonna go back. So anyway, so revocation, you're basically cutting short the authority of the power of attorney when you're doing a revocation of a power of attorney. So that's why I just wanted to kind of throw that little side note in there. Revocation of a power of attorney. And so you basically cutting short the power of attorney, their power of attorney to be able to administer your stuff. Okay, so that's what your estate. So there's also rebutting the presumption of death as well. So hey, and keep in mind when you're doing a power of attorney, it needs to be our witness. I will have witnesses on mine. So y'all want 2 witnesses on my revocation of power of attorney? I'm signing it. Have 2 witnesses on it. Get it notarized. Before notary. Got 2 witnesses on there, and you serve that damn thing to them. So now you prove you are rebutting the presumption of death. You are no longer missing. You are showing that you're not in the state of incapacity no more. So when you do that, they have to relinquish authority. And then you got proof that you served it to them. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to get up out of here. I just thought I'd, show y'all about a springing durable power of attorney. A springing durable power of attorney is what they use to obtain control over our lives from birth. Straight out the womb, you're being controlled. Now you see how it's through a springing durable power of attorney. All right? I'm going to get on out of here, y'all. Hopefully this helped y'all as well. And damn, it's a short video. I'm getting pretty good with these short videos, so I'm getting better at it. Because I used to make them shorter, but I started making them longer, probably because I'm trying to be more thorough in my teaching and showing in more details than just concentrating on making myself short. I really just want y'all to get this stuff and really understand what it is that these things, what they're doing, and how we can actually take control, understand what they're doing, and be able to take control of our lives as well. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Emerald signing out.